With few hours left until the main story update drops, I wanted to talk a little more about what it will entail and where the main story is possibly heading towards. Based on where Caleb's branch ended, it was very obvious that Silas's story branch will be next, in the end. The professor talked about how they are not able to obtain the old experimental data in the N109 zone because of Onichina's control over the area. I think this is very interesting. We know how Silas came to the N109 zone through his anecdote, but the reason why he decided to stay in N109 zone and have control over it wasn't simply because he won. Ted 2, I believe he knew the older experimental data about MC was in the N109 zone. If we go back to Silas's branch story, at the end, he tells MC that even though what happened 14 years ago affected a lot of areas, why did N109 zone the only place that became a wasteland? Which means he knows something. Whatever the experiment found and what led up to the incident 14 years ago, somebody wants it to be hidden from the public. But as of right now, we know Ever wants those old experimental data, which will likely what is going to happen in the new Silas's branch story. We are taking the old experimental data before Ever can, and that's probably why we are in the car, chasing and shooting in the new trailer. For Zane's new branch, it was also hinted at in the Caleb's branch. What happened to Mia and Kevy, the suspicious and the hidden truth behind Mia's death? We know Zane took those data to do more investigation. Again, I'm going to go back to Zane's anecdotes, and you should read all 3 of them before reading the new update because I think it will be very important to understanding his new story branch. What happened to Zane's friend, how people are turning into wanderers. Also, it is very interesting how we see Zane in the Dawnbreaker outfit. I think MC might truly meet Dawnbreaker this time. And through Dawnbreaker's story, we know he is living in a world where people turning into wanderer is a normal thing, but he's the only one burdened with that knowledge. We and MC might be able to learn more about Ever's true goal. We know Ever is trying to find the key to immortality, which you should watch my last theory video because I talked about the 6th love interest and the reason why they are trying to find the key to immortality. But it seems that they also want to turn people into wanderers that they will be able to control. In Zane's new branch, we might be able to learn more about what happened to Zane when he was younger. Why did he leave MC? But I don't think we will get that much because it's too much story to cover in just 2 chapters. I am excited about this main story update. If you guys didn't know, one of the reasons that I started playing this game was because of the main story and the lore. It wasn't just another out-home game. You can tell that there was a lot of time and creativity went into creating this game. Also, Zane's Myth rerun is also happening, which I will be trying to get. As of right now, I am only missing Zane's Master of Fate myth. I have all of the other 9 myths and have read all of it. Good luck to everyone who is pulling for Zane's Myth rerun, and I can't wait for new main story update to drop.